look, it's Twiggy Ramirez from Marilyn Manson's band. Alright, listen. Okay, it's Jimmy again. With the Dirty Bad Model 1 dealio. Okay. We're going to pop this mother open. And we're going to see what the hell is going on with that snarl control definitively together here on this video while it happens. So that if I have to eat crow, I can eat crow. And if it works, I can't explain a goddamn thing. Okay? So, I'll take my trusty little flat screwdriver deal and unscrew the damn screws. 1, 2, 3. Son of a 4. I'm gonna unplug my urgulator Mach 2, which is coming soon from the old breadboard, and we're gonna plug this thing in just so you can be sure that it's on, so that there's no monkey business. Turn the volume down. Pop off the back. Take this thing and open it up as best I can. Try and get some to where you can see inside. There's that weird pot. As you can see, let me find something I can poke with. I gotta put my glasses on so I can see what the hell I'm doing. As you can see, right here, you have resistor. Oh, son of a bitch. Well, it's time for me to eat crow. Yes, I did make a mistake. If you look here, this was down here like this. Okay? I don't know if you can really see that. It's hard to tell from looking at this angle. But if you look here, it appears resistor cap to ground on the back of the pot to center wiper. I'm wrong. I am completely wrong. What I thought was a connection, probably because I didn't have my fucking glasses on, was not. And as you can probably, hopefully tell here, now you can see that it's not connected. So I did make a mistake, and I apologize for that. In reality, what we have happening is this. Okay? There is the red wire coming off of the jumper, like I was talking about, from the circuit board, going to pin 3 of the snarl pot. Okay, and I'm trying to make it so you can see. It's really hard because of what I've got to work with. Red wire goes to pin 3. The 3.9K resistor comes off the wiper to the input of the cap. Trying to make it so you can see here. This was actually laying down across, and it looked like it was soldered on. It was not. So that's my mistake, absolutely, and I apologize for all the confusion. But maybe now you can understand why I was like, it's working. I don't know why or how, but it's working. In reality, again, you got the red wire going to pin 3 of the pot. Pin 2 of the pot, the wiper, goes to the 3.9K resistor right here to the input of 100 nanofarad cap, which is soldered directly to the back of this thing here. Let me make sure it still works by giving it a little bit more volume. Still got that weird notch. But, so that means that I totally screwed up and that the circuit's a little different from what I thought. So that means I'm going to have to go and revise the stuff again. I'm glad nobody went and made a PCB layout for it until this was like, you know, worked out. So anyways, no, you don't have to go and here's the thing, if you ground the bottom pot, the bottom pin of that pot, it will work as shown on the original schematic. It won't sound exactly the same, but it'll work. And if you go and just wire it the way that I have it wired here, it will also work. But it sounds a little different. Alright, I mean, like, I'm going to put the snarl control halfway up. Actually, I'm going to put everything halfway up. Okay. And find me a jumper. There's a black one here buried under this regulator I'm working on. I'm going to take this, connect it to the case, to the ground. And now we're going to open this up, and hopefully I'll be able to go and do this in a way where you guys can see what the hell is happening. Okay, you can see the cap there. I'm going to take this and put this to pin 3. I'm going to break the connection. It's just a little darker. And that's with the snarl pot all the way down. So, but the sweep seems to work better when it's connected. So let's see what happens. That's all the way down. Definitely more high end without it connected. Alright. So, I would say that you could go, oops, brain death strikes again. You could go and either connect it to ground or not. The actual wiring of how it goes is going to have to be modified, obviously, on the schematic, because I did drop the ball on there, and I apologize. Just for shits and giggles, we'll run a continuity test just to prove that stuff isn't connected to ground. Blah, blah, blah. Back of pot, connected to ground. You can hear the circuit disturbance. Listen. If you can hear it over Bella the Wonder Dog. I've got a little bit bleeding in to the amp. I can hear a little bit of the beeper, but there's no connection to ground from any of the points. Nothing that's readable on the meter. I'll try and get it so you can see. Here's the case, back of the pot. Pin 1, nothing. Pin 2, nothing. Pin 3, nothing. So it definitely wasn't connecting the way that we thought it was, and I'm definitely an idiot. Seems to me that it's probably a little more stable with that tied to ground, so I'm going to go and suggest we err on the side of caution, although I haven't really played with this thing that much yet to be able to tell if it really makes that much of a tonal difference, but I would err on the side of the caution and tie that bottom lug to ground on the snarl control. It just seems like the more reasonable thing to kind of do. So let me turn this off. Put the Les Paul on for a second and see if I can get them string kind of noises with the with that grounded. Provided, of course, I can find the jumper I just put down somewhere. My bench is a mess. Yeah, it's on the ground. Okay. It blooms better, not connected. Whatever, it works either way. It sounds different when that pin is connected to ground than when it isn't connected to ground. The circuit reacts different. It's spongier and blooms more without that connection to ground. So I'm thinking either a huge ass resistor to ground from the back of the pot, but that might go and shift the frequency up or down some, or put in a switch between the two so you can choose which one you like. I don't know. That's why it would be helpful for somebody if they wanted to build this instead of like PCBing. Hint, hint. Do it on the breadboard and see what works best for you. It's hard for me to go and say, oh wow man, this is going to work for everybody, because you never know what slight value differences can be there and stuff. I don't know. But anyways, I'm not going to be connecting that to ground, I guess. It changes it from that weird synth kind of sound, which maybe even from just antenna kind of shit, I guess, I don't know, to way more of a fuzz kind of sound. The fuzz is good, obviously, but I'm telling you, man, instead of building it and making a PCB and having to build it, I would breadboard the circuit first, see what works best for you, and then go from there. Alright? I got to get on with all the other crap I got to do today, so y'all be good. Peace.